Hey, come with me. I want to show you something. I want to show you how we do foam.
Josh, Spray Foam Genie. We're in the rig right now. As always, we're running our accurate dynamic rig. You can see the amazing setup that they provide. And then what we're going to show you today is we're going to get a little bit more in detail about the system here. And what this system does is it calibrates the amount of chemicals that are being put in, the amount of chemicals that are going out, the temperature that each one of these chemicals needs to be sprayed at, the yield, the size of the job. So everything and anything that involves not only the job and the specs of that job, but also the chemicals, whether it be open or closed cell, all get put into this system before we start. And that's really the specialty that Spray Foam Genie has. No other company has this proprietary software to accurately make sure that the chemicals that needed to do the job are the chemicals that are coming out. And those chemicals that are coming out at the right temperature. And that right temperature can be affected by a few different things. It can be affected by the climate that's going on outside. Today here in Reno, we're running about 98 degrees. So what we need our chemicals to be sprayed at a certain degrees versus if it was cooler outside, if it was raining or anything like that. So just a really sharp system, really knowledgeable system. Again, we'll come back to you with the techs, show you how they start their day. They're inside finishing up a little bit of prep. We'll be back in a little bit here. We'll let you watch how they key in, how this system gets ready to calibrate, and how we provide the top-notch service of any other spray foam company that's doing it. Spray Foam Genie, accurate dynamics. Let us do it. Make sure it gets done right.
Get that prep work. Your prep work game better be on tight. Otherwise, you're going to spend a lot of time having to clean up. As you can see what the boys did here this morning, they spent about an hour and a half doing it right. You get that prep game all the way. We cover anything. Windows, doors, electrical outlets, lights. Anything that doesn't deserve to get foam is not going to get foam. That's what this crew does. We prep hard, we spray easy, and we clean up fast.
Every day when we're about to spray, we put in the customer's information, job number, street address, and the applicator name, all just so that everything can go into the ACE report. Then we're going to put in the resin batch number, resin date code, ISO batch number, and ISO date code, just to have our bags with the chemicals that we are using, making sure that the batch that we are using is the right one. And in case something bad happens, then we go and look at the batch numbers, and then we go from there to figure out what was wrong with whatever happened. And once we do this, now you go back. Now you put in your temperature.
When you guys are putting in the temperature, you're putting in the temperature of what, and why are you doing that?
So for each chemical has its own certain temperature, where you got to put each temperature at a certain range just so that the chemicals both mix together at 100% and the foam comes out at 100% ratio.
Okay.
So temperature has a lot to do with how the foam reacts.